Yes. First of all, welcome.
Thank
It's a
you.
great pleasure for me to give this interview. Um, if we are thinking very correct, I started my way with playing recorder. Yes, like in the 60s and 70s, it is a normal way in every music school in Austria that you start with recorder. And you must think about big groups, 30 children in one room playing recorder. Terrible. But I made this 2 years, and then my recorder teacher says, "Yeah, I think you are talented for violin." And so I started violin in a music school outside of Vienna in a small town in Wiener Neustadt, in the music school. From the beginning of my life, I loved music schools. When my teacher in this normal school said, everybody have to write down what you want to make in your life later. And I wrote when I was 16, I want to found a music school, really. And all the teachers said, "What is this? What does it mean?" And I said, "Yes." And I made a concept, how I like it. I have this at home in my this concept. This was when I was 16. So I started my musical studies at the university in Vienna for pedagogic. I also studied recorder because I loved old music. I like this very much. Violin was my first main instrument, and it was I had big luck with my teachers, very good professors, and so after this, when I finished my studies, I got my first work was in a big music school in Upper Austria. It was a very good music school, and I learned a lot. I was a very young teacher and had a good students. It was a fantastic time. And then I came to a conservatory. It was a small conservatory outside of Vienna. They make it in my hometown in Vienna, Wiener Neustadt. Yes, because my old music school changed to a conservatory. It was very interesting, and they called me and said, "You can make here whatever you want," and this is a fantastic possibility.
True. They gave you like carte blanche, basically, to do whatever you'd like in terms of teaching or organization.
No, teaching, mainly teaching, and also I taught violin, I taught recorder, I make old music, I conducted the orchestra. It was fantastic. Yeah. During these years until 2000, I had a lot of experience in many music schools, in working together, in making, conducting, teaching, and I saw how music schools working in this. And I had the idea to make it better and make it in another way. And so 2000 I have a small window of opportunity to start this project. This was big luck because normally it is not so easy to found a music school in Austria, and especially in Vienna. It's a fantastic place for a music school, best. All teachers in the music school are fantastic musicians, and they are artists. Yeah, and they separate it. Yeah, they teaching in the music school, and they living as an artist in a private life. And if you take this artistic skills they have in the music school teaching and put it together, then it is a very good idea to create a music school that in this way. The students, they see how the artistic life of their teachers, they see the artistic life of the other teachers. They are a part of an artistic development, and they see it every day, and they see it in the performances, in the concerts and so. And we have, this is the main idea behind, because I had the fantastic opportunity to start from zero, so I can look for the teachers and have not some people here, they are not want to teach or something like this. Yeah, this was a good thing.
Right. So in essence, a very strong local network with an emphasis on finding teachers that have a knack for pedagogy has led to the success that is the Bach Musikschule to this day. Yeah. So we were wondering, because you have such an amazing, you've grown the Bach Musikschule into this amazing network in an essence that also has partner institutions abroad and also enjoys a very, very close connection to the MDV.
Yes.
So how did this all begin?
I think that a music school can only exist in a partnership. Yeah, it is a special school, and it is alone, it's nothing. Yeah, they must give their special artistic ideas and the special artistic concepts to other institutions. And you cannot work with young talents in a music school without the university, because this is the goal for every musician to go to university. And this is also a geographic thing, because in Vienna we have the best university in Austria, and one of the biggest in the world. This is a special situation for a music school here. Yeah. So in the first year, 2000, one of the first calls I made to the university and said, we want to make a partnership for talent development. They said, how big is your music school? I said, I have not started yet, but it is here inside, it is ready. Yeah? And they were open. Yeah? They said, this sounds good, it's a good idea, and we can try it. And it was first for the wind instruments, and then for the strings. And now we are, every year we have 60 students only in this part of the cooperation, and this worked really good.
That's amazing. So not only is the JSBM in essence a direct way in order for a young musician to find their path to one of the best music universities in the world, but also, like you said, based on your mantra, I would not just say mantra, but also the essence of what the JSBM is, in allowing the teachers to have a very vibrant and active artistic life, and for the students to be a part of that. The school itself has very many signature, I would say, ensembles. I mean, you mentioned earlier to me in terms of symphony orchestra, that is amazing in terms how it has developed, and there has also, I believe it's still continuing, the Young Masters Ensemble. So how did these ensembles come to be, and what role would you say do they play in the success of such an individual concept at JSBM?
To play in an ensemble is very important for young musicians. Not only the training as a soloist, the working together, and the Young Masters, for example, the Young Masters Ensemble is working without conductor. Yeah, they have to learn to to lead the group and to work together and on the stage and also in the rehearsal. Yeah, this is very important. And so we have a big focus on this ensemble work and so on. Also orchestra. We have 3 orchestras. We have the very small for the beginners, and we have the normal youth orchestra, and we have the symphony orchestra for special concerts where the teachers are also playing together with the. This is also very very good experience for the young people. Yeah, this is very important.
Okay, and this is really amazing because you are both a musician and a founder in essence. So what traits do you believe are the most important to being able to concretize such a large-scale artistic vision?
Yes, I think a director of a music school must have a very broad range. I'm playing recorder, I'm playing old music, I play violin, I play viola, I conduct. I'm not a big maestro, yeah, and I'm not a big soloist, but I have a lot of ideas in all these directions, and this is important. It's a little old school, yeah. In the past, I know very good directors. They make all. Then I have an idea from all. We founded the Pop Academy in 2012, and I had no idea about pop before. Yeah, I'm a complete classical. So many months I go every evening in a pop concert to see what happens.
Wow!
Yeah, it was a very interesting time. I learned, and I have now a big respect about this. And I saw that an institute which makes pop music needs a special management and a form of self-management. The function of these musicians are completely different to the classical. Yeah, this I learned. So I'm not a pop musician, but now I know how it works, and this is I'm open for this. This is maybe the asset.
Za mene su Young Masters jedno ogromno iskustvo.
对我来讲是友情。
Orkestera Young Masters označava za mene vdохновение.
Այս խումբն ինձ համար նոր քայլ է դեպի պրոֆեսիոնալ բեմ։
Musik funktioniert am besten in der Gemeinschaft, und das gemeinsame Musizieren ist erst wirklich Musizieren. Und die frühe Erfahrung, das ist das Geheimnis und der Schlüssel von Young Masters, dass man genau das früh erfahren kann. Und deshalb sind diese Projekte so wichtig, weil alle, die daran teilnehmen, sind bereits hervorragende Musiker, und durch diese Erfahrung werden sie wirklich zu Künstlern.
How did you bring all this together, and what do you think music, regardless of classical or pop, has an impact on how youth develops and how society develops as a whole?
The problem of our time is that we use only music and we don't make music. This is very important. If you only use music, it is nothing. Yeah, you have it the whole day maybe or something like this. But if you make music, you must think about music. And every kind of music has his own laws and his own system, his own history, his own how it works. Yeah, and this is the interesting thing. And you must bring young people in this point that they understand. Oh, this is my interest. This kind of music I love, I like, and now I want to make it, not only use it. Yeah. And this is the pedagogic goal that you come, and this is very important for young people today because they get so many things to use, yeah, the whole day. unbelievable. In the school, everybody is trained to use something, yeah, and not to make something. Yeah, maybe somebody want to build violins is also good, but my music is a fantastic thing to learn to use it, to learn to make it, and that it is for my whole life. It is changed through music. And also, if I have a small talent or a big, this is not the important thing. Always fighting against that maybe now more languages are more important, or IT or something. This is all important. But music is for everybody, for the whole life, very healthy and very. It's good for them, for the development.
Okay, that is absolutely true, because without, in an essence, a very healthy sense of self, there can be no development in other aspects of society and basic, right?
You can read in many papers or in the internet that it is good for your brain, and so this is, yes, it's maybe right. Yeah, there are many studies, and it is good for mathematics, and so yes, also. But the most important is to work with art, yeah, and music is a special kind of art. Classical music in the European tradition, yeah, is to bring together thinking, feeling, and making. This is the special asset of the European tradition. Yeah. Other cultures have other fantastic ideas and fantastic, but this is the main thing. Yeah. The old idea in the European music education was to train studying. You studied in the music text, and you learn from this text how to make music, and then you must bring it together with your feelings and your emotions. This is the old way of studying. Pop music has another function. It goes directly, yeah, and you learn to be free in the pop music, and you learn to work with sounds and to work with rhythm and so, and you are very free, and you can play like you're very creative. Yeah, this is fantastic. So I think in the future we must bring these both ways together. I don't know how. I'm working on it, yeah. But this is both is for the young people of the future the most important. They must to learn be free, like a pop musician, like a creator, yeah. And on the other hand, to study music and bringing brain together with your emotion.